Welcome back to Path of Exile. We're playing on the Necropolis League, currently level 52, and we just arrived in Act 7. We're gonna speak with Alva before we do anything else. We're gonna get a brief introduction to the incursions and the temples.
Thank the gods. You're no saint, I can see that. Though, who am I to question what form divine providence comes in? I believe the secret of its location lies in the Val City, which until very recently was submerged and completely unreachable. But with all that's going on, the city has risen from the depths and, well, it's still completely unreachable. Another time.
I think the second part of the dialogue was needlessly quiet. Not sure why they reduced the volume. Somewhat inconsistent too. But I guess things like that can slip under the radar. We're looking for a locket in this zone, and it's quite important that we get it simply because we're gonna get another flask. That is a 4-link. Can't really use it though. We're looking mostly for energy sealed and hybrid evasion energy sealed nodes, bases. You can see the ruins. The locket is going to be somewhere around here, usually in one of the corners. There's the exclamation mark. That's how you know you got it. Was not paying attention. Where was the road again? Completely zoned out. Okay. Let's follow the road. This is going to lead us to the crossroads. We have to decide where to go from that point onwards. There's a ravenous parasite. No strength requirement.
Another day, another death.
Poor caretaker. He's working overtime. I've been having some really weird latency issues. We're about, I want to say 14 out, no. We're like 20 hours into the league. Okay, those enemies are really fast. There's a waypoint. Let's get out of here where we're still alive. A bit of evasion would come a long way. But we're still leveling. Can't expect much, especially on the first character of a league. We're gonna follow the road here. These are devoted to somebody. Let's pick the scrolls. Determination. So this is the cathedral. Even though following the road is not the fastest way to reach it, it's a guaranteed way to reach it. If you're good at memorizing these layouts, you probably have a way to tell exactly where things are. Movement speed. These are wraiths. No, these are wraiths. And they're somewhat dangerous. Resistances, honestly, that's fine. I don't care about the movement speed much. The mages. Sure. So far, I have to say, one glaring issue the League has is that you are forced to deal with very dangerous modifiers. And even though during the campaign it may not be an issue necessarily, I can imagine people playing in hardcore are not going to enjoy this. So we do have the Charisma Cluster. We cannot use another aura yet. Maybe with Mind Drinker. Let's path towards it. We have a master we want to allocate. These are the wraiths. And they use physical spells, which are quite dangerous. Usually physical resistance, well, it depends on the character, but physical resistance is not very easy to come by.
And not before.
Capping resistance is much easier. There is an expedition. I think this is Gwennen. We found the Trial of Ascendancy too. Way too many things happening. Let's get this over with.
Come here. I bet a yokel like yourself would be eager to see some explosions.
Explosions.
Never mind why we're blowing things up just yet. We'll get to that.
Of course.
Until next time.
So currency items.
I make my own luck. Thank you.
Try to go as far as you can with the detonation core. Further! Keep going! Away from me.
Okay, that should be enough.
All placed. Shall we light it up?
So let's hit the plunger.
I should also mention... this might unearth monsters.
Spoiler alert.
You can take them. Go get him, local! You did it! You did it! Most of the locals I grabbed for this job don't last long.
So the Astragali, let's open these chests. That is a 5-socket item. No, a 6-socket item.
Ha, yes. I could have been more upfront about the danger. But you see, people don't take the job when I mention that the upturned ground is full of deadly creatures.
Understandable. We're not gonna gamble yet.
I'll finish up here. See you again soon.
I'm sure we're gonna run into Gwennen again. Let's focus on this trial. Okay, the switch. Stick to the left side.
More fodder for the pile.
To be a bit more careful here.
Shine boldly, so that all may find you when the night falls.
So we did well. Now about the map, we're gonna have to find the entrance to the second level. Oh, we found it already. I thought this was... I was not expecting to see a member of the Broken Circle. Usually Gwennen is not going to chat with you if anything is still alive from the expedition
When I'm ready
encounters.
and not before.
So something about chaos modifiers. Oh, those are the frost mages. You really have to be careful here.
The energy of visions made tangible. How curious.
And we are done. Still struggling with latency. Just a bit though. Much better than Ariel.
I imagine it was no easy feat, removing that abomination from its tomb.
So sell items. Get some jeweler's orbs. These are sudden gloves that we have no use for. 5. Maybe if it was plus 50 to life.
Go with courage.
Alright. The locker. Let's click on the affinity and now we can just deposit all the relevant currency.
Now that we've a chance to talk without explosives and monsters around us, I'm Gwennon. Luck is my game, but it's no game. It's deadly serious. You have to believe you're going to win, or you won't. Until next time.
You heard that right, people. If you lose, it's because you didn't
Greetings.
believe hard enough.
Till next time, shall we keep, Savior?
Right, forgot about the locket. Let's grab another flask. We can still replace the mana flask. We're gonna have to
What
wait.
shall I do now? Me look it! Oh, me darling, me beautiful Meredith.
And the granite flask, please.
Fair winds and calm seas.
Reduce effect of shock. No. It's honestly not that great. We're gonna keep it in our inventory though. And honestly, I should go introduce myself to the ring. Not going to run any high stuff, but there's no point in having that take any screen real estate.
When I'm ready, and not before.
We are maimed. The reign of chaos.
I will uncover the secrets hidden in these shadows.
1 chaos orb. So we need 8 of these cards. Some of these tiers are gonna need some work. I was considering playing on Hardcore Trade League. Somewhat glad I didn't. I predict a lot of death, especially with all these new Wrathful Spirits. Even if you take your time, I adamantly believe that in many areas you will not have any good options when it comes to pairing up enemies and modifiers, and things are gonna be significantly harder.
Hello to you, great dream.
So recipe for lightning damage, this is the waypoint, now it's active. Silk is...
We have woven a tale together in days past. Perhaps we shall again.
Searching for a black venom. We're gonna grab a file. This is in Maligaro's workshop. Click on the map. We get a couple of portals. No idea what happens if you run out. Can you even run out? This is another annoying area.
This place flows forth from a dark mind, thought by thought.
Lots of bleeding, enemies with high damage. The boss is not the problem. Finding the boss kind of is. So glad we have a room for the still skin. Removing bleeds like this, definitely a godsend. Not active all the time, but it's powerful enough. Especially when combined with a
When
flask.
I'm ready, and not before.
I think we're on the right path. Is that the workshop? Yes. Right, Maligaro. Did he really do a backflip? I was expecting him to move forward. Okay, maybe not. We can handle this. Avoid the chaos damage. We do not have a lot of chaos resistance. Definitely negative. We survive the worst.
I didn't give you enough credit, Malagaro. This place, this energy. I've learned something new.
Our brutal construction nears completion, and now only the wretched Dodri Dark Tongue remains.
So she's in the next act, never mind that. Let's get out of here. We can go back to the bridge encampment. So I'm going to identify, I think, all of them. Sure.
One less twisted intellect perverting our world.
That's how I feel about it too. Carnal boots or soldier boots. Maybe... I'm gonna stick with the evasion gear. So can I craft movement speed? I can... No, I cannot because rarity is a prefix. And we can't really use that either.
Farewell.
The Black Venom. O great dreamer who has done great deeds. I shall see to it that my queen rewards you with honor and mercy when she rises up to claim what is hers.
I wish that was true. As for the queen, well... Yeah, she
When I'm ready, and not before.
will not be happy to see us. Acceleration... I really don't like acceleration shrines. More damage. The aberrations cost the ground on death. We can live with that. Yes, we need to use the obsidian key to access the den. Finding the entrance... I think this layout is a bit trickier than the Act 2 layout. Two additional sockets, but nothing interesting. Just a transient. Okay, found one of the two locations. We have to definitely not skip here. That was a sapphire ring that made the distinctive noise. Oh, be careful. And we can dash. So a recipe for us. Is this one for flasks? No, it is for mana regen.
There is a fine line between consideration and hesitation. The former is wisdom, the latter is fear.
Can't really say exactly where the exit is going to be. We're gonna have to figure it out. It could be north, it could be on the other side of the entrance. Will take a while to travel back. Let's hope... No. We reach a dead end. That's fine, though. So we need to go essentially south from the entrance. Wait, it's not here either. Now I'm a bit confused.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Just a few more markers. But this is not what we're looking for. Oh, I suppose there is a path past this area. How about this way? Right, we found it. The long, narrow corridor. Somehow I don't believe that you can have a similar layout in Act 2. Maybe I'm mistaken. I really don't remember something like that, though. That's the waypoint. We have to get out of this area. The next zone is called the Ashen Fields. Not particularly interesting either. Groose is waiting in the old encampment. No, not here. Ashen Fields. Another zone with fantastic density. If
Why
you
do
want
they
to,
always resort to fire?
you want a lot of experience, you can farm the zone. We can really access the crossroads. Oh, another granite. And that is another ember.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Well, Bet is here too. Maybe we can take advantage of the shocking ground. If we're lucky and the elite spawn soon, 15%, sure.
Ralakesh. Turn away the tyrant's face, and kingdom end without a trace. When you try to control everything, you ultimately control nothing. Wraeclast has never quite been able to grasp that concept.
So Pantheon
Could have
power.
been anybody, Wraeclast, and you chose Roost?
She has a point. Reduce physical damage over time taken while moving. Moving while bleeding doesn't cause extra damage. Okay, that is... That's pretty good, but it's worded in a very bizarre way. So we take less physical damage while moving, damage over time. Moving while bleeding doesn't cause extra damage, which means that if you allocate this and you're hit with bleed, you're better off simply moving, which is the exact opposite of what you would normally want to do. The Dread Thicket. Right, we're gonna dive right in it. Shrine to Arakali. We're after the Fireflies for Yina. I think we need 7 of these. Unique boss can be dangerous. Quilted jackets. Are those... Hold on. 3 of these?
When I'm ready, and not before. Too much clutter.
Of course. There's a recipe for fire damage. We get it here. Interesting. Let's see. Any of these any good?
What you tell me of Silk, this I understand, though I do not want to. I have spent many nights pondering Silk's journey, why he has stepped from the spirit path. Now I know.
So this one is not good. This one, no. 80 life. Low resistances, the rarity, and those we can sell. I was hoping for something interesting.
Yes, I thank you. Though I loved him, I know Groost was lost to me the very moment he touched that vile abomination. There's an Asmeri shrine tucked away in the northern forest. Groost took me there, told me it was a memorial to those who had gone before him, a place where their spirits could rest.
Helena and
courage.
Groost. And to think that he initially wanted to carve out her heart. So those we can simply stash here. We're gonna use one of them eventually. I want to try some of these All-Flame members. Okay, we have 4. We have the necklace as well.
You truly are a hero of the modern age, succeeding where even the ancient Val could not. What? He's intending to make matrimony with Arakali? My word, that's quite a story even for Silk. The end of learning is the beginning of death.
So the jacket is here. Is this any good? No. Another ember? Really? Freezes you? No. We're not risking becoming frozen. We don't have a flask to remove it, which means being frozen is a death sentence. For the most part. Maybe if the enemies are really weak around you. Can't really count on that. You never really know what the box is going to spawn on top of you. We have how many? 7.
When I'm ready, and not before.
They're still alive? How is that possible? The Gore Breaker, that is a mace, a club. I was close enough. Who was doing all this damage? Was it the Devourer? Caught me off guard for a moment. And let me guess, this is a dead end. We're definitely not finding a shrine this way. Finally, a foreling we can use. So Omen 1, Trapper Boots.
Too much clutter.
Oh, come on. Well, the shrine is here.
I didn't like you very much, Groost, but don't feel bad. I don't really like anybody.
Alterations. 2 of them also. This one is not going to freeze us. Just a wisdom scroll, the garb, we can ignore that. Let's try one of these embers. So how about... Oh, so we have to click on the storage icon. This was the one that gave greatly increased life. That doesn't look like... Hold on. Let's apply it to the Serpentine constructs. So greatly increased life, but it replaces the monsters completely. That is interesting. The description is tanky undead zombie. Sure. We can replace even more, right? Can drop omens, can drop abyss jewels, additional quality gem. That sounds good. Normal. So let's replace the annoying sentries. Casting Blazing Salvo. Right, that looks good. So Mind Drinker, let's allocate that and grab some mana reservation efficiency. So now we we can't really we can cast Grace. We're gonna be left with how much? 102. This is going to be very rough. Maybe without Vitality. Let's try without Vitality. Yeah, that is much better. Oh, is that the Blazing Salvo? Right.
This'll do nicely.
These are not joking. You can easily die. Where was the exceptional gem, though?
When I'm ready, and not before.
There's the Frozen Legion. So it's not guaranteed. We're gonna have to deal with a lot of these. Okay. Was that blood? It wasn't tarred ground. Can tell you that much. Majestic plate with 4 sockets. Yep. So nothing for us. Right, so what we want is for them to attack the totem. That's perfect.
Oops, clumsy me.
I think they're using some type of modified Sunder ability. No, that way. Perfect. Another Frozen Legion.
Too much clutter.
Well, live and learn. Die and learn as well. We were close at some point. The Sunder is going
like
to stun
the
us.
frog that strikes the fly faster than I can see.
Sure. That came out of nowhere. So life, we can sell this one. The 4-link we could possibly keep. That is not a 4-link, and that one is honestly not that great. This has 2 spell damage rolls. We cannot craft anything for a suffix. Yeah, unfortunate. Level Lens, Bane 2.
Be kind.
I feel I have failed my poor Groost, not being able to return his bones to the resting place of his people.
Yeah, we did all we could. Thank you for the amulet. Is it worth using?
Keep
No,
your
it is
life
not.
to your own.
And 15% quality. Tempted to craft this one, but we do not have any essences. We seem to be getting many at the beginning of the game and then nothing.
So the grieving mother sleeps once more. Her story has come to fascinate me, and your conquest of her makes for a satisfying dramatic climax, don't you think? The end of learning is the beginning of death.
That was probably the final quest. Now, these are the remnants of the previous pack. We dealt with a gemlink. Can see the waypoint, can see a crafting recipe. Not what I expected here, though. At least we don't have to deal with the annoying chaos spitters.
And not before.
The Void Sphere. Oh, I remember that ability. Pretty useful, especially in Heist. Outside of Heist, I'm not so sure. Is that the Spectral Throw? Still can't believe the Scion class starts with this ability. Very awkward, annoying to use. Never changed in years. Now is not the time for Alva. So what type of layout is this? Is it the annoying kind? Is it the one where you have to go all the way? Hold on. Could be the one where we have to go all the way to the northwest. Yeah, it's definitely west. Is it here? Tujen. No, hold on. How do we access it? This way? Immune to chaos damage. Make sure you don't hit something like this if you're using a chaos build.
Don't got all day.
Minions, lightning explode,
When I'm
and
ready,
Soul
and not
Eater.
before.
The name's Tujen. You've quite the aura of darkness. Glad to work with you. That's just the kind of temperament this Wraeclast demands.
Agreed.
Watch your back.
So a chance to drop an additional essence. That's for the runic monsters. That is not a bad remnant to hit, especially early on. The armor, I don't really care. Additional currency item.
Itching for me to lose another limb, are ya?
Oh, that's fine. They're not immune to chaos, are they? No.
All placed.
We're all done. Now the easy part. Killing all the monsters. Who is detonating corpses? I would like to have a word with them. Wasn't even a unique ability, just a modifier. Now I'm scared. No essences.
What do you need?
Oh, well, yeah, one. Haggle. No, we're not gonna haggle. I think we're fine.
Keep fighting.
Would like a new belt. This one has 3 resistances but no life. Can get some strength. Maybe we're lucky. We were... Well, we weren't really lucky. Lightning resistance. Can craft life, but it's not really good. Look at that, the temple is not here either. How about this way? No. It is not here.
Another day, another death.
Is there an area we haven't been to? Maybe further north?
When I'm ready, and not before.
I can see the waypoint. So we finally found it. Maybe the expedition placement messed up the layout. So all I can think of.
Fireflies, so bright and juicy with flame. Now for the rite. I warn you. Stand back and be not afraid of what you see.
So Yina is now a firefox. Quite useful. So pack size, suppress damage, that's fine. Global, let's apply this to the arachnids. The flicker strikers, no. No, definitely not the flicker strikers. Normal. Abyss jewels. Sure, let's apply this to the constructs. So this one is done. What next? A bit of life and recovery on kill. We could path towards the curse clusters, maybe even atrophy. Intuition sounds good too. Way too much dexterity, though. Well, okay. Oh, one more. Chaos damage over time multiplier. Can't go wrong with that one. Oh, these are the abyssal monsters. I don't think I care about jewels at all.
Another good find.
There they are.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Why is there a spire here?
The work continues.
They're tough as nails. Maybe I shouldn't mess with these embers. How many have we killed?
You again.
Okay, we even got a belt. Ghastly jewel, another ghastly jewel.
Another good find.
Just ignore the abyss. I've had enough of abyss monsters.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Increased chance of haunted modifiers? Haven't heard of that one before. What exactly are...
It's a ripe one.
He likes that one. Maybe because it was unique. What are the haunted modifiers? How are they still alive? Val area? Really? This is the Forbidden Shrine. Monsters are going to poison us. Wait a minute. 2 green, 2 blue. Who is this? Oh, the construct. A bunker. A high-value idol. Alchemy orb. Sacrifice pieces. Impurity. Lightning strike. I don't think I need any of these. Okay, it was not a bad haul, honestly. Much better than the Val side area in Act 2. Where all I got, I think, was a portal scroll. And I had to fight the Flicker Spider. So chaos damage, that is the first rank. Scrolls. Come on. So Arakali.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Wait, it's not here? Oh, it is here. I got a wedding gift, all right. Lightning lasers. I mean, how else would you design a spider boss?
Oh, Silk, what did you expect?
Two uniques. Okay.
Much clutter.
The true climax of perverted lust.
The true climax of perverted lust. We're gonna run out of these scrolls. +5 to the level of socketed movement gems. So what about the gauntlets? Can I craft a prefix? I can. Right, we're gonna keep those. Definitely good. We cannot get a lot of life, but we get a lot of dexterity and a lot more resistance. It's 52, that one is 40. Okay, that is also decent. What about the mask? No. The horn? No. Right, +1 to cold. Adds cold damage, adds fire damage. No. Oh, is that ambush? It is ambush charge.
Many an artist of Esmerian descent has engaged in the sad worship of that sultry arachnid. But you looked in those hypnotic eyes and then ripped them out.
I will gladly drink of this power.
So reduce damage taken from damage over time, or we can grab the Soul of the Brine King, preventing stun locking. Oh, you know what? I think the Brine King is the better choice.
You hear that? No? It is spirit singing as does the fly who escapes the web. Yes, it is most happy with us.
And we're ready to move on. These are the Sarn Ramparts. Let's grab the waypoint. I think unaffected by curses, you say? Really? Well. That took a turn for the worse. But in all honesty, I'm not gonna be doing anything more. We're going back to the encampment.
Greetings.
Let's try and sell what we can. I don't think I'm gonna be using ambush charge at the same time though. Oh, so we can craft movement speed here. If we have to. A bit more life, more cold resistance. Room for a suffix. Life and mana are even better. "24 life evasion, added damage to attacks. Plus life recovery. There is room for a suffix. Honestly, this is probably a much better one. Can only use these abyssal the abyssal gems, life, dexterity, minions, chaos damage, resistances. Well, they're not that bad.
Keep your life to your own.
Let's place that here and here. That is the gear. These gloves will eventually use, unless we find something even better, which I doubt is going to happen. The ring we can craft and we can use almost immediately. Those. Okay, that is perfect. The star we can hand to Whalem.
So, this is Kishara's famed star. Fair winds and calm seas.
So that's taken care of. Next stop is going to be the Rogue Harbor. I'm gonna complete the introduction quest, get that out of the way. Might as well do it now. We're strong enough that we don't have to worry about any of that.
Round here, people call me Tibbs.
Tibbs.
Not the quietest little sneak, and I'm not exactly nimble with these big sausage fingers. But if you find yourself on the wrong side of something heavy, you wish you thought to hire me. See you, mate.
I like Tibbs already. Who is next? Oh, the Barber and Faustus.
Oh, another green footpad. The turnover here. Good luck.
Talamoana and good tidings. I'm Fakano, though most people know me as the Barber. If you need a trim and tidy, then take a seat. But a little fishy told me you may be more interested in a conversation than a cut. Got a few contracts on offer.
Sure, we can purchase a couple here for 1 orb of chance each.
See you.
It's a good deal.
Got something needs made or unmade? I can take them apart as fast as I put them together, sometimes faster. Or is it the other way around? I've had an idea just now for a spinning device that... Oh yes, my name is Isla. I'm an engineer. Welcome. Good job, Isla.
I'm cast. Rather than waste my youth reading, I put that time to better use. Now I can pick just about any lock you're likely to come across. Later, Rook.
Now that is proper writing and voice acting. So now what? We're done with heist. Let's speak with Kurai. I think there is a...
client wishes to utilize our services.
Right. There is a trial run.
I'll be here when you need me.
Can't do anything before we complete that.
A job's a job.
Let's blast through it.
You're pretty quiet, eh, Exile? Yeah, you're pretty quiet. Good quality in it. Hear that? We ain't alone. Place is crawling with guards.
Crawling with guards.
You're here to make sure they don't kill us both. You sure you want that?
Trespassers!
Okay, the essence is we always loot.
Who goes there?
Wasn't worth it, was it? Plenty more where that came from, I reckon.
No further!
Let you get this one, yeah?
When I'm ready, and not
there?
before.
Stop!
Not quick, but not hard. I'll pick any locks that get in our way. You keep me alive.
Yeah, yeah.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Place a decoy here. Make sure that no one is going to bother Karst.
We don't want too much attention.
How much attention is too much attention?
Need to bail soon.
Sleek. Something that people did in the past, even though I never tried it, is to fail this contract so you can run it over and over. Can't really say how efficient that is going to be. Maybe you're better off leveling, or maybe not. What is inside the safe?
Wait, hear that? We've been made. Grab what you can and head out. What did I do to you?
They're all waiting for us.
Back the way we came, rookie.
Hold the line! Who goes there?
I'll try to make it quick.
To the death! It's justice, power!
Oh, that is the wrong path.
Dead now, ain't you? Oh, no.
Failure means death!
We're still breathing, Rook. So you ain't done half bad. Take that urn to Faustus, yeah? He'll sort you out.
So that was a walk in the park. Although I suspect dealing with a level 45 area is what made the difference. Against what? Level 57? I don't think I'm gonna try heist. So 6 points. No, that's way too low life. Oh, that is not a hybrid roll, which means we're gonna sell it. Those two. Physical. And no, we're gonna keep that ring. We're not gonna keep the bone ring.
Completed your first contract? Well, nearly. Farewell.
So last step is to speak with Kurai again.
I hope you enjoyed your first job. Karst spoke highly of you. I'll be here when you need me.
Good old Karst. And I think that's about it. The intro for the ring is now complete. We can access the 8th act. Can also do the labyrinth. Wait, is that quest complete? Maybe. Should be now, right? No. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm going to end the episode here, though. We're going to continue on with the Act 8 in the next part, and also do the second labyrinth. I'm looking forward to some Chaos Resistance. Maybe even the Chaos Explosions on cursed enemies. I think we're gonna stick with the Resistance. But that's the story for the next part. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you with even more Path of Exile next time.